Hello my peoples, this is the Kid L-Rock coming at you one more time from the beautiful town of Haverstraw. Actually, this is borderline Haverstraw and Stony Point. And today I'm doing a real nice video. This is the long-awaited review on my 2019 Harley-Davidson Iron 1200. So this bike has been really good to me. The only thing that's giving me problems, this motorcycle, really is just the shake. You know how much this bike shakes that I gotta be tightening up screws. But besides that, I haven't had any type of mechanical issue, but battery issue. I mean, like if you put a brand new battery on this motorcycle, you have to ride it for at least 70 to 80 miles. So that way when you put it away and when you turn it off and you turn it back on, your battery won't die. I can definitely flat foot this bike, so for vertically challenged people, short people in other words, and women, this motorcycle, no problem. What else? As you can see, the turning signals, the controls, very simple, very simplistic. Right here you have the power, you have the kill switch, you have the ignition, you have the hazard lights, you have your right turning signal, you have your left turning signals, you have right here your horn, you have your high beam, these are your high beams right here. What else? This is just to control the speedometer, tachometer, whatever you have. This is what that does. Let me see what else on this bike. Yeah, very comfortable bike. I mean, this is very forgiving, very nimble. As you can see, this is a beginner's bike. I mean, as you know, 883 is actually better to learn on a 1200, but at the end of the day, man, I would just skip it and just go for the 1200, man. The tank is 3.3 gallon. What else about this bike? Yeah, the front wheel is 19 inches and the back wheel is 16 inches. What else about this motorcycle that I could talk about? Like I said, on the highway, this motorcycle is really good on the highway. No issues, never whatsoever in the highway. Keeping up with any car. This motorcycle is not a crotch rocket. You know, it's not a real sports bike, as we see. But if you're riding around with all the Harley-Davidson, you're not gonna have no problem keeping up with them. Whether it's a CVO, whether it's whatever Harley-Davidson it is, you'll be all right with this bike.
As far as this bike being a around the town bike, it's actually pretty good, especially if you keep the stock exhaust. Excellent. I mean, like I said, very simple controls, very easy to handle, nimble. You just throw in a backpack or any type of bags you want, either saddlebags or any bags of your choosing, and you know, you just go about your business. You know, want to go to get Starbucks, want to go to Circuit City, you just go on your bike, go to the store real quick, get a carton of milk, come back, no problem. This type of Sportster Iron 1200 are not good at making turns, so we really have to be careful and try not to go beyond scraping pegs.
A lot of things missing for this motorcycle, like for example, like no LEDs. I mean, if you have this bike, you have to put LEDs, whether it's aftermarket or from wherever you want to get your LEDs. It would be a good idea to get LEDs if you're going to be riding at night. The original speedometer on the Iron 1200, it can't tell you how full or how empty your tank is, so you already know when it's yellow, that means you gotta go get some gas, man. That's why I switched to this tachometer from Harley-Davidson. The shocks on this motorcycle, they're not too good, man. I mean, every bump is gonna travel right up your spine to your head, pretty much. That's how bad these shocks are.
Whatever you do, you don't want to get caught up in any traffic jam. This air-cooled Evo engine will roast your right leg. This Evo engine is very hot, and it's actually a plus because in the winter, spring, or fall, when temperature is cool, it works as a heater.
If you haven't seen any of my videos, please check out my videos, and by the way, please subscribe, like and subscribe if you like the content I'm bringing you. and it's gonna really help me out so I can grow my channel. So please like and subscribe, please. Thank you.
Overall, the Iron 1200 Sportster is actually a very reliable bike. Nothing but fun I've had with this bike, and to be honest, it's serving its purpose, and I can't wait to add more mods to it. Thanks again for joining the Kid L Rock, and I'll catch you in the next one. Love you.